Hey YouTube, I usually get asked the question of um, why did I go natural? Either why did I go natural, when did I go natural, did I do the big chop, did I transition? Let me just say I didn't transition, I did the big chop. I did the big chop 3 times. 3 times I did the big chop, yeah. During that process of my hair growing, I got very frustrated and I decided to chop it off. Um, Let me just go back with this natural, because people have made this like this big fad of competing with this fro and that fro, and competing with this TWA and that TWA, and competing with these locks and that locks. When I was growing up, hair was not a competition. Okay, it was not a competition. You have to excuse me. I just washed my hair, so it's kind of like aggravating me right now. But I grew up in the 70s. My grandmother was a beautician. Um, Either you got a perm, you got your hair straightened, or you had a fro. Your fro was not called natural. No, it was just fro. Um, Me growing up, that's how it was. You know, my grandmother would straighten my hair, burn the mess out of my ears, and say, baby, put some Vaseline on it, you're going to be just fine. But there was no competition of who had the best relaxer, who had the best straightening, or who had the best fro. It was just like your hair was done. That was it. Now I hear, oh, her hair is way bigger than her fro is way bigger than her fro. She has like a TWA. This other person, has the kinky coily hair. This person has 4C, 4B. This person has 3A. No, we didn't. I did not know. I didn't grow up on textures. When someone sat in my grandmother's chair, it was like, well, I have 3A hair, so put the light perm, just put it around the edge. No, you got a perm. It was no 3A, 3A. There was no talk of that. So this generation now has just like really taken hair to a whole nother level. And like I said, there's nothing wrong with it, but when you start competing, sometimes it just takes the fun out of the whole process of, your hair, of embracing your hair. Because we as African Americans, we can do so much with our hair. We can perm it, we can have it straightened, we can wear a fro, we can braid it. I mean, our hair is so versatile. You can even wear a Jheri curl. I mean, I still see some people in my neighborhood rocking their Jheri curl, believe it or not. When I first originally cut off my hair, it was back in 1992. There was no talk of TWA when I cut off my hair. When I cut off my hair, I got called bald head. Yes, I did. Yeah, here's a picture of me rocking my hair back in 1992. And people call me bald head, which kind of hurt my feelings. And then when my hair started growing out, they start calling me nappy head. They didn't say she has a 4C hair, or, her hair is like kinky. No, it was nappy. Either you were two type of heads. You was either nappy head or bald head. There was no kinky. There was none of that stuff, okay? No, it wasn't. Not when I was growing up. So I would get my hair straightened. And I think when I turned 12 or 13, I think 13, I got my first perm by this lady, Miss Georgia Palmer. God rest her soul. She did my perms. I tell you what, that lady got a perm on your head. Oh my gosh, when I say it laid, like I hear people saying like your baby hair is laid. Oh, she laid them, honey. She didn't just laid the baby hair, she laid it all down. I mean, she was the best hairdresser that I've had, that did my perms. I mean, my grandmother straightened my hair, but Miss Georgia Palmer perms, I haven't seen no one down this line that can touch her. And even on natural, even when I ran into people that can perm, they couldn't touch her. She was old school, okay? We didn't get our hair washed. We got our hair washed in the sink. There was no, now you have like the little beautician things. No, you got your hair washed in the kitchen sink where the dishes were at. She'd take her dishes out and then she'd wash hair, she'd put the dishes back in. That's how it went down back in my days. But Miss Georgia Palmer, she passed away. God rest her soul. And I could find no one to perm my hair. No one. So I cut it all off. Yeah, this is me when I cut all my hair off. And I was thinking about getting dreads. So I used to go to West Palm on 45th Street to the 45th Street Flea Market and get my hair twisted every 2 weeks. And then I started working in corporate America. Corporate America did not like this look. No, corporate America did not like this look. So I permed my hair. I went to Walmart, got a $3 or $4 perm, and I permed my hair. And you're thinking to yourself, yeah, $3 or $4. Yeah, perms are not that expensive back then. No, they weren't. Not like they are now. Like perms, I went to the store just, looking at hair products, and I glanced at a perm just looking at it. I'm like, oh my gosh, $9? For that? No way. No. Not back in my days. And back in my days, perm, the most perm that I loved was that TCB relaxer. Whoo, that was the perm. And you get that little bone straight and put that bone straight stuff in your hair was laid. You didn't have no problems. I mean, like, honey, it was shiny. It was just whatever. Yeah. And I wore that perm. I wore perm in my hair until 2013. In 2013, I got tired of my hair and I chopped it all off again. Then transition, called the hair salon, asked, was she busy? She said no. I asked, could I stop in? She said yes. I got in the chair. She said, what do you want? I said, I want a haircut. She put these books in my lap. Pick what cut you want. I said, I want a number 2. She said, a number 2? Yes, with the razor, the clippers. 2. Cut it all off, Miss Maria. Cut it all off. And Miss Maria did. Called my husband. Hey, babe, got my hair cut. How did you get a cut? A number 2. A what? A number 2. He was just like, stop lying. You did not get no number 2 on your head. Baby, yes, I did. Got home. My husband fell in love with my hair. My kids fell in love with my hair. Went to work the next day. Got called. Nappy head, bald head. You think you India Arie. Didn't know who India Arie was at the time. I guess she had this popular song, I'm Not My Hair. So people's like, oh, you trying to go with the fad? I was not trying to go with the fad. I just got fed up. It's not like that was my first time ever cutting my hair, because as you can see, I cut my hair back in the days. And people, this is not like you print this out on the computer picture. This is one of those ones like the Polaroids where you had to take it to like Walmart and get your photos developed. So this was not like you have like everybody has the iPhones or the Androids. No, back in the days we did not have those type of phones that you can have USBs. No, you had to go to Walgreens or Walmart and get this printed out. So this is like, I keep this picture because this reminds me, of back in the days. And I was rocking that purple lipstick. Do you see that purple lipstick? Honey, I thought I was doing it with the black liner around it. Child, that was the style back then. But, yeah, I big chop. I did the big chop. And I got criticized for that. I got called names. And then next thing you know, I start seeing people cutting their hair off. And I'm like, didn't they just say I was bald head? Some of these same people who call me bald head and nappy head getting their hair cut off? Okay. Yeah. So, I did the big chop. Loved every minute of it. It started growing back. Really started getting on my nerves. Did the big chop again. Started growing back. Got on my nerves. Did the big chop again. To make a long story short, I did the big chop 3 times. But I don't regret the process. Like right now, I just washed my hair. And people always think, this is shrinkage, people. This is what you call shrinkage. But if I was to like, my hair could be like here, if I was to get a blowout. But I'm not doing a blowout. But like I said, you have to do what works for you. I don't regret doing the big chop. But natural hair is a lot of work. Don't think you're just your hair is going to grow overnight. I don't care how many vitamins you take. I don't care what kind of hair products you use. I don't care how much water you drink. Your hair, everybody's hair is different. Every texture is different. Your hair is I don't care how many vitamins you pop. I'm not big on vitamins. I don't care how many vitamins. It's not going to grow your hair. Your hair is going to grow how it wants to grow. Yeah, you can drink water. Water's good for you. You want to keep hydrated. You want to keep moisture. You want to keep balance. But that's not going to make your hair grow any more faster than Jane's hair or Julie's hair. It's going to grow at its own pace. Okay? The only thing I can tell you to do is keep your hair cold washed, keep your hair moisturized, keep your hair shampooed if you use shampoo, keep your hair conditioned, keep oils on it, keep it from drying out, and then that's how you get your hair to grow. And that's a little bit of my natural journey, and I'm still on this natural journey. I still love to do product reviews. I still love to try all different kind of products, people. I don't know why. I guess I'm just a product junkie. I just love different products. I love the how it makes my hair feel. I love the different textures. I love saying, hey, this is not working for my hair. Like I always say, just because it doesn't work for my hair doesn't mean it's not going to work for your hair. But All those that are on the perm side, come on over to the natural side. You don't know what you're missing out on. Leave the creamy crack alone, as people call it. Come over to the natural hair side. You won't regret it. You really won't, because I haven't regretted this from day one. So until next time, YouTube, peace.